That was disgusting, Shagdog.
Wow.
We are the Spruce Wall Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
I am Shagdog.
And we're doing Zicke
yeah.
Zake.
Zicke Zake.
Oi, oi, oi.
This gets a NA on Beer Advocate, surprisingly. 6% ABV. It's a Marzen, and it's by Checkerspot Brewing Company, which is out of Maryland. I don't know what part of Maryland, but
Baltimore,
Maryland. Rotated seasonal.
Yeah.
Now, someone told me today, this is a craft beer. You can tell by the aluminum can and the label going around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, craft beer, automatic sign.
You didn't know that?
No, I knew that, but he said that in his video today. It's a guy I watch out of Las Vegas. I can't think of his name offhand here because I only see like 6 of his videos. So
I mean,
I'm self-absorbed.
They put the label on the can. They buy the cans, plain. They don't spend the money to have it painted or whatever you want to call it. Inked.
Right.
And they actually put a label. But I think that's actually better than doing the other way.
Right.
Because they can change that label that quick.
Right. Especially
unless they printed a bunch up.
Mm-hmm.
But even if they did, they could say, well, you know what? Let's don't use that label. Let's make a special one for it.
Yeah. Like, say you got a regular all year round beer, but 4th of July, you want to make a red, white, blue label. Oh, let's use a special label.
Yeah.
Without having to make new cans. Yeah.
But I do like the guy on there. He's holding his stomach going, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah. I should have used one of my bigger Pilsner glasses for this because it's what is it, 16 ounce or something?
Yeah. And it says it's a traditional Oktoberfest Marzen type beer, So we'll see because we know Marzen.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had an American Marzen that compares to a couple of my favorites of Germany. So we'll see.
Yeah. Just it doesn't say anything in particular on it except checkerspotbrewing.com.
Mm-hmm.
And brewed and canned at Checkerspot Brewing, 175 West Austin Street, Suite B1, Baltimore, Maryland, 21230. All right. What do you think of that color, Shagdog? That's coming closer to the darkness of a German Marzen.
Yeah, more darker than the last one we did.
Yeah, make it more dark.
Make it more dark. A little bit more of the in the can. I get better smell, but maybe a little bit more of the bready type.
Bready.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of light, but more than the last one, I guess.
Dirty water underwear.
Yeah, you get that like dirty water. That's a dirty whole.
First thing that came out of my head.
How do you say underwear in German? Underhauser. Unterwear.
Veer. I don't know.
Unterwear. Yeah.
It does smell a little malty, a little biscuity, toasty, kind of bready type smells. But yeah, it's an odd smell.
Yeah.
It's not your typical.
Let's give it a taste, huh? I want to get your whole Zicke
in there. The head quickly dissipated. You notice that?
Yeah.
I poured it hard and it quickly went down.
Yeah. I want to get the whole Zicke thing on your green screen there, so zoomed out.
All right. Cheers, Shagdog.
This one has more of a brown ale flair to it, don't it? A
Oh, I
little.
taste corn.
You got corn too.
Mm, dang it.
I'm not getting as much corn on the other one. I'm thinking a little bit of that bready, yeasty, but it almost has a that type of. I've had a lot of American made Oktoberfest that almost have a brown ale flair to it too. Yeah.
Yeah, they do have. It does have sort of like a roasty,
Yeah, like a roasty, malty.
smoky.
Uh, yeah.
You know, not to say this is smoky, but it kind of gives you
Right.
that.
I mean,
But
if you told me this is a brown ale, I'd be like, oh yeah, this brown ale
yeah,
almost has a little bit similarities to a Marzen.
but I am getting the corn. It's got a malty sweetness, kind of bready. Kind of got that brown ale, like Shagdog was saying. That brown.
Now, could there be some malts or hops that might give you that corn taste a little bit?
You
Or
know, and right offhand, I can't think of anything, but you never know. I mean, this is kind of a. It's like okay, it's kind of like burnt. Burnt is a better
yeah,
phrase or description compared to
mhm.
smoky. It's like burnt hops or malts.
Uh,
I still taste corn. It's not that bad, but it's not that great. Very disappointed.
yeah,
I mean, like I've said in the past, and I'll continue saying, all beers are good. They just vary in goodness.
right. Uh,
And taste is very subjective. We kind of touched on that on one of the other videos we've done tonight. Things change. Granted, breweries can change and adjust their recipe.
mhm.
However, taste can change. The mood that you're in, the moment in time, what's going on around you. If you were at Oktoberfest in Germany right now and you were tasting this, you'd be like, oh, it was so close. But it wouldn't bother you as much, I don't think, because the whole idea of you being in the moment there, you would drink it, and whether it was bad or bad, you would probably say, "Oh, okay, well, I'm not drinking that again, but give me
Right.
give me this other one. Let me try this one." Yeah. But
Mm,
you would drink it, and you would just have a good time anyway.
yeah. My favorite Oktoberfest is October or Hacker Shore is by far my favorite Oktoberfest. Other German ones I like. I like Spotten's Oktoberfest.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, they're probably my two favorite, really. I mean,
How
most of the
about
other.
Paul Lanner? Paul Lanner wasn't that pretty good, or was it?
I
I
can't
can't
remember Paul
remember.
Inner.
St. Pauli girl.
No, not St. Paul.
Uh, hey, the other one is Lowenbrow.
I never had the Lowenbrow Oktoberfest though,
Take my word for it, Shagdog. It was good.
because they don't sell that one here in the U.S. So
No, they do not.
unless it's certain areas, maybe in the port, because I know Ronald Riot found regular Lowenbrow in the Baltimore area. One time went up there for one of those baseball games. So
But I can tell you right now, the Lowenbrow Oktoberfest, very
yeah.
good.
Mm. Now we
Did
did
it? It
one
was a better.
Lowenbrow.
What's that?
We did one Lowenbrow that you brought back with you. I can't remember if that was the Hell's Lager or the other, the Pilsner. Uh, but it was pretty good.
I could tell you if you want to hold on a second.
Yeah, we're good. All I know is there are two different cans. You can tell because one's a light blue can and the other one's a white can. I can't remember which one we did though.
Light blue.
It was the light blue.
Um. Yeah. I mean,
Ah, this mustache sucks.
Um,
This the worst mustache I ever grew.
it looks good.
Yeah, but I get a lot of beer on the end here and it's soaking wet.
Well,
Yeah, you'll
terrible.
have that. Yeah, I know. I gotta
Yeah.
kind of like
That's
pour
what
the.
she said. Soaking wet.
Yeah, I know. She also said I gotta kind of open my mouth wide and just let it drop in.
Slide in.
Yeah, like falling. Without touching my lips.
Um, yeah. I do pick. It's funny. The corn in this, I tasted it right off. More I drink, it more it blends, and I don't pick it up as much.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I mean, I like Marzens, but I'm not a big. I mean, super duper Marzen fan. I mean,
No, I think.
it's not like every Marzen's good to me. It's like there's a couple that are like, wow, I really like those, but as overall, I mean, it's way better than IPA or a red ale to me. But
Uh, the one that I can tell you right now, one Marzen, Hagershore Oktoberfest.
yeah,
I do like that.
especially on
And
draft.
and still yet, yeah, on draft especially, and still yet, I can appreciate the others, but I always go back to the Hagershore.
Yeah,
Maybe that's because I have good
okay.
memories with friends and good times. Maybe it's because it's just a darn good Marzen beer.
Yeah.
You know,
Now the spot in Oktoberfest, I think I've only had that out of a bottle. I'd never had it on draft or a can. So it'd be great to try to find that in draft.
yeah, that actually would be pretty good to try
Yeah.
a draft.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah,
favorite time of year though, and that's when that beer is out. Oktoberfest beers in the fall. That's my favorite
yeah,
time of the year. So
fall, early winter,
football season, uh,
a
cooler
nice
air, cooler air.
cool breeze coming in while you sit out by a bonfire.
Yes, girls getting hard for no.
Nipples,
Yeah,
yeah,
finally,
fuzzy sweaters,
coming out of hibernation.
nice fuzzy sweaters worn by
Fuzzies.
girls with big boobs.
Yeah,
Sexist, I know, but hey, at least I'm honest.
yeah. I bet you most pierces take place during this time of year too. Like a little chilly, a little easier to pierce.
Yep, yep. We don't have to pull that one out, baby.
Yeah, it's up already. There we go.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's a great time because you can always put on more clothes. You can only take so many off
Mm.
legally.
Yeah, and what's really the cold hurts when it gets colder and colder. It hurts, but
Yeah.
hot is uncomfortable. It's like hurt or uncomfortable.
Well, it's uncomfortable and exasperating. It can
Yeah,
really wear you out,
right.
and you can't sleep well in the heat.
That's true.
It's cold. Hey, that's okay. I'll throw some blankets on. Let's put another log in the fireplace and let's go to bed. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, and you're comfortable.
yeah. I could tolerate that. I would say this much. I have some fond memories of a cast iron stove with wood being thrown in, heating up, and one of my aunts cooking on that cast iron stove.
Oh yeah.
Breakfast and dinner and
Oh,
everything,
that'd be
and putting
nice.
it in the oven and all that stuff, and waking up with that heat.
Hmm.
Nothing beats a good a wood fire.
Right. I would rather have one of those more than a fireplace.
What, the cast iron stove?
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, the cast iron stove is really good. I mean, it's like a wood fireplace. I mean, it's.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's. I think it's more safe to my. Well, depending on the environment around it, but
I will say this much: you really have to be talented. Think about it. You
mm,
got to get that stove hot, right? And you're
yeah.
cooking. So you don't know what temperature it is. You just got to adjust it and run with it.
Right.
But you have to be talented enough to put something on the stove and know that it's going to take 5 seconds. 3
or
minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah,
You know,
and then that might change over the course of those minutes too. Yeah, might
and
get
the
hotter,
same thing
might
with
get
the
cooler.
oven. The
You gotta
oven's
know.
running. You got
Right,
stuff putting it in the oven. I mean, it's a
right.
wood oven. You know, wood
You are
stove is a
correct,
wood
sir.
oven, huh?
You are correct, sir.
And so you have to be very talented to cook a damn good breakfast. I'm telling you, my aunt used to do it. My grandmother used to do it. You know, that's something a lot of kids today will miss out on. The fact that some of these old timey ways.
Yeah, I never seen actually use one of those before in my life, but
Have you ever used an outhouse?
like a real one, like out in someone's backyard or something. No.
You're missing out on that, buddy.
So did you get one of those when you visited family up in Maryland, Virginia area? Or
Virginia,
yeah, how was it? Was it fun?
no.
Now my
I
mother
don't
has.
mind. I don't mind. Missing out on that one.
Yeah, my mother has used one because I've heard stories where when she was a kid, yeah, they had to go that first time they got plumbing or whatever.
Oh, I forgot. We've got to grade this. Let's grade it and
Yeah,
get back to what we're talking about.
yeah. um, hmm,
It's not as bad as I originally thought, although I do still taste the corn.
a little bit, just a little bit.
It mellows out,
Yeah.
not as bold and everything. I'm gonna give it a C minus and a
Wow, I'm
swallow.
shocked. I'm shocked. I actually like it a little bit. Not great, but I think it's a good American Marzen.
If you go to American version,
Yeah,
but you see the problem with that is you say craft, and then you're crafting with corn. It just seems like you're trying to go
yeah.
macro
But
on me.
I wish that's why I wish they put ingredients on there where they use corn sucrose or whatever,
Yeah,
so we would actually really know. Wow, am I tasting corn? Wait, no, it doesn't say corn on there, so it's not in there.
and also you make an informed decision on whether you want to buy it.
I would still buy something if it had corn in it, but I would like to really know. Because imagine if this doesn't, and here we are saying it's, oh yeah, it tastes a little corny, and it doesn't. It has some type of like cook the hops or barley or whatever too long, or who knows.
Yeah, I mean it's always possible that could have been it, but it does taste strongly
Yeah,
of corn.
yeah. And the problem with Mars is that bready, yeasty. If depending on how you
Biscuity.
blend it, it's could be deceiving a little bit where it might
Yeah,
make it if they cook it too long or whatever. You know the thing.
yeah. I could have done worse because that last swallow was enough for me to think, oh no, I should have graded it lower, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give this a C plus and a swallow.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I almost rolled it into a B minus, but C plus and a swallow.
I just can't do it when it's got that corn, man. It just throws me off.
What beer advocate have on this one? I can't remember
Didn't.
now. Oh, they have a score. Okay, yeah,
See, even Beer Advocate knew.
yeah. Maybe this
All
is
right,
their.
so there you
You,
go.
you think that might be their first year out? That's why it's on beer
Hey,
advocate. Or,
you know what, people? Go out there and give it a
oh, I see.
try. You might like it. I don't know. You might like it. Give it a try. See what you think. Let us know in the comments below. Holler at us. Let us know if you agree or disagree. It is a seasonal, so be quick to get it if you can and try it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I hate it. I went to the store and no Oktoberfest on the shelves for singles. I was upset, but
Well, Florida is bad for not getting it and getting them late.
yeah. Or
You know,
well, yeah, but then again, they get
or
some of them too
sometimes
early.
getting them too early.
Yeah. Well, it's like that one, the Liberty Ale. I think that's year round by uh, Anchor Brewing. And I
Yeah,
asked the guy said, "Yeah, can I help you?" I said, "I was looking for a Liberty Ale, 4th of July,
yeah.
but I could order it for you. No, I'm looking. I do a beer review. I'm looking for it 4th of July. Then we went back there like 2 months later, and they had it. So
Yeah.
he must have ordered it.
Uh, but yeah, give it a try. See what you think. Let us know. But going back to what we were talking about, the stove, the outhouse.
Yeah.
I What I hated about it, and I can tell you vividly, is one, the smell. No matter what they do, it still smells.
Oh yeah.
Two, all the bugs,
Oh really? Oh, that'd be
the
horrible.
flies, the
Oh
gnats, the
yeah.
bees, everything
Now
floating around.
could you hook up electric to it?
What, the outhouse?
Yeah. I mean, because you could put one of those like zappers in there, or maybe one of those
Well,
light
I
things
guess you
that.
could, but that wouldn't stop putting you'd have to put the zapper underneath the seat.
Or well, that's true because they go down there, but they still might be attracted to if the one with the light. Even not even the zapper, the one is the light, but they stick in there.
Yeah. Because that's what really irritated me is going out there and sitting on the seat
Yeah.
and never knowing whether that bee was going to sting you in the ass or
Oh.
and the problem is like up in Virginia and Maryland and Pennsylvania and everything, they get those horse flies, those really uh,
Oh yeah,
horse.
the big
They're
ones.
they're not like a regular house fly.
Right.
Horse flies that will
Or
bite
like
you.
that long.
Oh, they're big and they'll bite the hell out of you.
Yeah. And when they land, the wings are going back along their back, and it's like that long or something. It's like
Yeah, something like that.
they even have some of those in New Jersey, believe it or not. More than I ever saw in New York or Pennsylvania. I saw some nasty horseflies in New Jersey. Maybe because I was close to the coast. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I saw this crazy video where this guy was laying down and this woman was working, getting a tapeworm out of his nose.
Oh,
And she was pulling it out gently, pulling it out. That thing was about that long.
really? There's a tapeworm in his nose?
It was coming up from his nose. They were able to
Oh,
pull it
no.
through out of,
Hmm. Ah,
and she was afraid of tugging on it too hard
that's what she
because
said. That's what he said.
because it's segmented, and if you break it off, it can regrow a head.
Ah,
Yeah, and you have to go through the whole thing over again. So she was gently tugging, gently tugging.
yeah, that's what he said. She was-
But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I saw that video, and the guy, she's going, "Oh, your eyes are watering. Hold on, she's patting it. Are you okay? Do
oh
me a
wow,
favor. Can you cough when I tug on it?"
that's funny.
And she said that.
Well, I had a where I used to work. There was a
Girl tugging on it.
no a resident where I used to work that lived there. He had not worms, but he had body lice in his nose and in his mouth. I don't know how you,
Wow.
unless he's
Yeah,
doing that, I guess. But
getting it
I,
off
I,
the pubes.
I don't know how they treated it. They gave him something to gargle, or it was something weird. Yeah, but I'm like, man, you got body lice in your up in your nose and your throat.
That he was, getting it from the pubes.
Right. He must be doing something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because think about it. Pubes, I mean, nose hitting the pubes, lice get in your
Only
nose.
other way is if someone was rubbing their toothbrush on their balls and then you used it. That's the
Yeah.
only other way. Yeah.
But then you'd have to put it in your nose.
Right. How you get stuff up your unless they went back up that way. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's weird. But I can see them probably doing this and then sniffing it up there, sniffing some up
Yeah.
there and getting some in there. That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Institutional gay.
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy.
All right. You ready for another?
Yeah. Do I got to finish mine on camera? Or?
Oh, yeah. You got to finish it. Yeah.
I did not finish one the other night on camera because I went to Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna go and jump on Facebook. All right, but I did finish it on Facebook, but nobody watched me.
For shame.
But the one night I went on Facebook, I left, went to Facebook. I had like a friend from New York, a friend from Pennsylvania, like, wow, you should do this more often. But I'm like, and then
What?
I did it the second time and nobody was watching me. So
Do what more often?
come on Facebook, drink a beer.
So who was going on about Jammer and you are better together? And
Who said that?
you said that they were somebody was
I,
saying
I
that.
was I was joking about that
Nah,
whole. Uh,
nah. Okay.
well,
Let's
when I was
see.
saying our Jammer fan said we were better together, but he says I'm pretty good by myself too.
Yeah,
I was just playing.
but you didn't say Jammer fan said it though. You said a fan said it.
Oh, the Jammer part. I did voice to text. Maybe the Jammer part didn't go on there. It was
How
Jammer fan.
convenient.
Yeah. Just say you love Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, chug it away, buddy. That's what she said.
The problem is his mustache. It's really bad.
Just put it in your mouth. Shut up and suck it down.
Shut up, little man. Put it in your mouth.
All
I'm
right, ladies and
Shagdog.
gentlemen, we're going to move on.
Yes. Try it if you can find it. Zicky Wiki.
Zicky, ziggy, wiggy.
Zicky. Yeah. You know the thing.
Yeah, you know the thing. $8 gas.
Did you see something about Biden went and met the Pope and then the Pope cut the live feed off? I guess he said cut it off or something like that for some
He cut
reason.
the liar's feet off.
The live feed, the can't,
Oh,
but I don't know how the Pope gave the signal for them to cut it off or something.
all right, let's get another beer.
Let's do it.
All
All right.
right, Shag Dog.
Well, we are the Spit or Solid Beer Review. Look at that.
He is Shag Dog.
The best split screen beer review you'll ever see.
Oh,
Over there. Wait.
hey.
Hey.
I'm Jammer. We'll
I'm
see you on the
Shagdog.
next one, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Spreading the word. The beer. The beer is the word.
The beer is a star.
Yeah. Ziggy Zaggy. Ziggy Zaggy. Oi, oi, oi!
See you on the next one.